There goes 2718 on the 32 service, bound for Elizabeth Quay. Just dropped off right on here, Mill Point Road. After I actually, earlier on I did one of the most perfect connections I've ever done. I took the 30 from Curzon Uni bus station. First of all, it's already not a gas bus, which is surprising. And then I drop off at that stop where it's actually coming with the 32. As soon as I drop off, literally within 10 seconds, the 32 came right behind, and I dropped and I went on there. Like right away, literally no need to wait. Just drop off and then head right onto that 32 right there. Hey guys, Justin here. I'm in South Perth right now, and yeah, earlier on that connection is just so perfect. Now, actually, I want to say the 30 was actually 2 minutes late. Arriving at that stop 2 minutes late, but the 32 also 2 minutes late. So I got lucky, I guess. But walking down Coode Street here down to the riverbank. Never really actually came to this side of the riverbank of the Swan River along the city. I've of course been to the city side because the city side has the 27 and also buses driving along down at the bottom of the riverbank. But this side no buses, so it's just the 32 stopping right there. So that's fine. I'm just so proud of that connection. So perfect. We're walking down here for Happy 23. Yes. Another year, another lonely birthday. Now, actually, this year is even worse because I just finished the test. Although that test was very lame. I don't want to say too early because there were a few questions I didn't know how to do, but that's okay. It's a 30 MCQ test, 50 minutes. I finished within 20 minutes, so that's why I just left. But luckily it's just a lame test for my birthday. If not, I'll be feeling very bad and extra lonely. But another lonely year, 23. And it's down here this year at this restaurant right over here. It's called Boatshed House or something like that. I don't remember the place. I think it's just that one. I booked it for 6 o'clock. Now it's like 5:30 because there's no other connections other than that one for the 32, so that's why I just decided to just go with it and maybe just hang out here down by the riverside and later on go in at around 5:45. So that's why. Just a little walk down with me and we'll head over there very soon. I booked it, of course, so let's get to it. Here's the restaurant of the day, Boatshed Restaurant, right there. Now, it doesn't really look that fancy or anything, but the price is like normal, around $40 or $50 for a plate of main course. So that's why it's not joking. Now, it doesn't look that great on the outside, but it's right next to the beach side. Very nice environment here. It feels so nice. I'm enjoying the views for a little bit here. It's so good over here. A little bit cold, but not like unbearable. So that's why. The nice look at the city. Oh man. And also the sunset. So nice. Now, but later on when I leave, either I wait for the 32 again to go to Causeway or whatever. And now there's actually an okay connection with a 33, so I can just do that. Or I walk all the way back up to Angelo Street and I take a 34. But it depends. It depends on the connection. If no 32, we'll just walk up to 34. Considering 34 frequency around 6 something is still not too bad. So, damn, so nice. Consider this as my birthday present today. Alright, so here we are, just sat down now, almost 6 o'clock, perfect timing. And I'm gonna check on the 32 real fast, just in case I can actually take it later on. The next one will be the 6:57 departure from Como Terminus and arrive at 7:02. I doubt within 1 hour I can finish, but we'll see. But yeah, that's basically how we're gonna do. I ordered two oysters, one baked and one Kilpatrick, and then the Barramundi, and then the dessert at the end, which they're gonna hopefully make it into a birthday plate. let's do it. Just a little bit of not a very fancy one this year. Last couple of years I did actually went out pretty hardcore on the menus, especially last time when I went up to Kings Park. But considering we already did a crazy meal in Singapore with my parents, so that's why I'm not gonna go all out on this one as well, considering try to save money. So let's wait for our food. Alright, here we are. Kilpatrick's probably one on the right, and we have the baked one on the left. And here we are, Barramundi time, with sugar snap peas and some turnips, I think. Alright, let's dive right in. There's actually some like extra stuff at the bottom here. Let's try these first. Stack of potatoes. And the turnips. Hell yeah, that's insanely sweet. Love that. There's actually a curry sauce here, and the skin. The skin is not crispy though. That is unfortunate. Whole skin is pretty mushy. That's unfortunate. Now usually for fish I can just use the fork. Let's try the fish on its own first. That is super dry. That's insanely dry. Maybe the sauce can help it out. Yeah, definitely. That it's kind of a down. That's kind of a letdown. Okay. Yeah. The taste itself is really nice, but the skin not crispy. The fish meat itself dry as hell. With the potatoes together, definitely very good. Let's get some snap peas. Nice and crunchy, that's pretty good. Really actually like the presentation of these snap peas as well. So a little bit of a tomato paste is actually laid on the top there. Don't really get the point of that, considering the curry sauce is basically the main thing, and then they put the tomato paste on the top. That kind of actually overpowered it a little bit. Overall, I'm not like complaining, but definitely can do better. Last bite. Cleared it within 10 minutes. Very nice. Especially good is when it's served hot. The plate is hot and it comes over, not like burning hot, because I had a mark on my hand, on my elbow, arm here, that is actually that when I got burnt. Back in Hong Kong though, that's a long time ago. When I was having cha chan tang baked rice, and then the plate essentially comes over and I accidentally touched it and it burnt me completely. And the mark is still there. So, but not like that. But nice portion, pretty well done. The tomato paste is the question part, and also the skin is just a little bit too soggy. I cannot bite through it. So the fish a little dry, but with the curry sauce together, definitely is very good. So let's get the dessert in. I ordered the creme brulee, so let's do it. And here's the birthday dessert. $18 creme brulee is actually very small. Whatever. And earlier on there was that big old firecracker thing that they actually did, but I didn't film it. I took a picture though. All right, let's do it. There's also a little bit of a like a ice cream cone on the side. No. Cranberry is not really that crispy actually. The top. Yeah. Lack of burn. Not burnt enough yet. This is crispy, but it's not crackly. That's what I'm actually trying to get here. There's some jam down here. Now, earlier on, they actually sang Happy Birthday. But they luckily they didn't do the Australian thing where they actually go at the end. I don't really know actually what they do, like "Hoorah, hoorah" 3 times. I actually don't know the tradition here in Australia, so luckily they didn't do it. The taste is good, but a little small. I'm not complaining, considering I'm already quite full, so the size is pretty good. But $18 for just this. Last bite. And here we are at the main entrance, just exited. Perfect. Now, unfortunately, we missed it to the 32, that's fine. I actually didn't plan to actually take the 32 anyways, because if I take 32, it would be probably longer than actually just walking all the way up to take the 34. Considering 34 drops me off right outside my door, while if I do 32, I need to change to the 33. Although it's it's a kind of a good connection, because I actually don't want to touch Causeway. So I did it one time with my Singaporean friend last time when my parents came. We went to Ciao Italia, which is just down the road actually from here. But that place I never can go on my own because that place is massive portions, so it's impossible for me to go there. I didn't film last time with my friend and my parents, so that's unfortunate. But I did the 32 to 33 connection that time with my friend across the road on Canning Highway. But I don't want to do that, so that's why we're just going to take a leisure walk all the way up to take the 34. But overall, I'm giving it a 4.3 out of 5. Yes. The service is a 4. Originally, I'd give it a 3.5, but at the end, at least they did a birthday celebration. Although it was a little embarrassing, but considering I'm not really actually not an extrovert person, but that's okay. But the food is good. I'm gonna give it a 4.5 for the food, and the environment is also 4.5. There's not much complaint about the food. It's just the fish can be done a little bit better, but it's not bad in general. So that's why. Definitely an okay place to come. It's just down along the river bank. So if you're like walking around the river bank, you can go ahead and try this place out. Remember to like and subscribe, click the bell so that you can get notifications when I post, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!